FUTTRADING.co.uk is back and it is better than ever. Firstly, thank you if you are a new or returning subscriber to the site. It means the world to us and we will not let you guys down. If you want to know what it is our trading website where we help you guys make millions of coins a month. We've already got people that have made over $1 million in the first few days of using the site. What do you get for your money? For £10 a month, you get buying prices and selling prices for shadows, anchors and hunters on both Xbox and PS4. You also get an investment area which has already made people a huge amount of coins, and Thursday flips every week to make sure you guys are getting the best value for money and make as many coins as you possibly can. You can't do that with FIFA points, I promise you now. You will make far more of this than you ever make with FIFA points. £15 a month also gets you access to live filters. These are the best filters on the game at any one time. They're updated daily, I think a couple of times a day at the moment, to make sure that the prices are accurate and you guys are able to buy and sell without any stress. We get the prices for you. To give you an example, this right here is all the hunter prices we currently have for the game. Nearly 1,000 cards on that. And simplistically, you will search for a player. It will tell you the price to buy them for with a hunter, the price to sell them for with the hunter, usually selling them overnight, making huge profit from all those cards throughout the day. That price there, don't rely upon it as gospel. It gets changed all the time because the price goes up and down. We update 3 to 4 times a day. Make sure you click the link down below to check it out. Make sure you join the Discord, completely free to join. It will help you with using the site and just getting trading tips in general. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, please do subscribe down below and turn on notifications so you never miss a trading upload. Please do comment down below anything you want to see in these videos. This video is happening because a lot of you have asked for it in the comment section, so I thought, why not make it happen? Check out FUTTRADING.co.uk, £10 a month for tier 1, £15 a month for tier 2. It will make you more coins than any amount of FIFA points ever could. Got people that are already on 2.5 million coins in their coin balance just from using that site. Our Discord, completely free to join. Click the link down below for that. Anyone is welcome to join it. It's a brilliant community. Loads of awesome people in there. Lots of trading, but also just a genuinely cool place to meet people. Moderated really well by our mods. I live stream every day on Twitch. To come down, click the link down below again. Another link. To come over to Twitch. I do try and stream 5 to 6 times a week. So click that link down below and obviously check me out on Twitter. Any questions you've got, you can feel free to DM me there. But like I say, this video is one that a few of you have asked for. And it basically is how to make coins based upon rewards. Now, it's not a difficult thing to do, but it's also something that's worth explaining in detail in terms of why and how we do it and the reasons behind it. So we'll do that first and then I'll show you what I've done this week and show you how well it's gone so far, so you guys are aware of it. But this video is going out on the Wednesday, which is perfect because Division Rival Awards come out on Thursday morning. So it gives you guys essentially 12 hours or so to get your head into graphs on football and things like that to work out where you can best, I guess, invest your money. So what do we mean by investing during awards? Basically, twice a week on Sunday into Monday, I think it's midnight for Squad Battle Awards. And then Thursday mornings, we get rewards. So that is Squad Battles and Division Rivals / FUT Champs rewards. We get those. FUT Champs starts on Friday, so we'll start getting those rewards soon. There'll be another video on that coming very, very soon in terms of how you can make coins from that too. But what does that mean? It basically means that everyone gets lots of packs. They open their packs up and they sell all those cards onto the market. So that has 2 effects. The first one is there's a lot of supply of cards going onto the market that wasn't there before. But it also means that people sell their packs and sell whatever's in that pack and make coins. And that's relevant later on. But what does the supply mean? The supply means that, let's say, for example, I'll give you an example of a player that I use this week, which is Gaia. If Gaia's got, I don't know, 100 on the market, suddenly another 500 come on. I'm being theoretical here. Another 500 come on, suddenly that Gaia becomes worth less because there's less of them. I've done this example before, but I've got a glass here. Just drunk some water. If I've got the only one of that glass, I can charge what I want for it because loads of people are going to want that glass and I can charge a lot more for it. However, if there are 50 glasses just like mine and less people wanting them, then I have to bring my prices down to get mine sold. And that is the same thing here with the gold cards. Everyone lists them and everyone then undercuts and you can pick up very, very good deals. But what happens then is that those cards go on the market and then they get taken off bit by bit. So after Squad Battle Awards, they get taken off a bit. After Division Rival Awards, they get taken off a bit. And people start to take them off the market, and so their price starts to climb again. Why and how does it do that? Well, the obvious one for why is because people put those players into their teams. People put them to SBC solutions. And so they put cards come off the market in that way. But also people have more coins on the game. So they're able to spend more, and it drives the price up. It's just a basic sort of market knowledge of how things work in real life and how they work on FIFA. But I'm going to show you guys now what I did this week and show you the buys I've made and what they've done and how I learnt that. So I'm going to start by going to FUTTRADING. I'm going to show you the graphs and how I look at the graphs. I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am now on FUTTRADING. I'm going to look at the 3 players that I invested in this week. First of those, Giovanni Lo Celso. The second was Porto. And the third was Gaia. Now Porto's an anomaly. I'm going to move him there. Because I'll explain what happened with Porto and my thought on investing in him. I didn't buy too many, but I want to see how he did. We'll start with Giovanni Lo Celso. Now, a relatively meta player for the Premier League. Good pace, good passing, good shooting, okay defence, which could be pumped up, decent physicals, decent dribbling. Now, he's one of those cards that a few people have put in their team because he's got pace and all that sort of good stuff, but he's just he's a meh card, but people will want him. What I do is I go and look at his graph. Now, I look at where he was initially, got up to sort of 8,000 coins, came steadily down. And this is the important point here for me, these dips and climbs here. So, first dip he sees with a small climb afterwards is in and around Monday, Tuesday. So that's sort of, I think that's the first squad battle awards. I'm not too stressed about that. A lot of people want on the game, so I don't really care about that. What I do care about is division rivals. So if you see on Wednesday, he has a high of 4,930 coins. He then drops off quite significantly down to 3,375 before bouncing back and climbing again into Saturday, up to a high of 4,800 coins. He then dropped off quite heavily, back down to 2.7 coins on average on Monday, and that is as he goes from Sunday to Monday, which is squad battle awards, which see him drop again. So we know full well that Lo Celso saw a big drop with division rival awards and then climbed quite significantly. He gained about 1,500 coins from his initial drop off with division rival awards. He then jumped back up again, 1,500 coin profit if anyone bought into him, easy. If we look at Jose Luis Gaia, this guy again, started off here, not really interested in this part here. It's an anomaly in terms of the fact that squad battles, only some people played them. But again, Wednesdays at 3,255, then drops to 2,300 before climbing back to 3,100, and then dropping off again significantly with squad battle rewards. So we've seen with Gaia that he has got a habit so far of what we've seen of dropping off, being supplied quite heavily with rewards, and then climbing relatively quickly, not like ridiculously paced quickly, but quickly enough over the course of a couple of days. So I looked at these 2 cards and I decided they were 2 that I'm going to buy into. Reason being is that they've already shown me on that graph that they do have a habit of dropping and come back up again, and things in FIFA tend to be quite rinse and repeat. If it happens the first time, generally it happens the second time. The only anomaly that we've had this week is we've had a bit more supply of promo packs with the ones to watch being out. So EA put promo packs on the market, which has probably slowed down the bounce back a little bit. But I am going to show you now what we did in terms of buying them and what we bought, and you get an idea of where we bought them in at. So if I go to my transfer list now, we have got quite a few of them on the market. Let me just flick through all this stuff here. Go past all this stuff here. So we've got some Gaias here. So 83 Gaia. Picked up a 2,200, 2,100. There's some more that are a bit higher, 2,400. Now, I know currently on the market, and I think FUTTRADING's saying he's at 2.7. I just looked a minute ago, he was 2.9, I think. I'm making decent profit off of each of these. Now, you might look at that and go, okay, cool, well, there's something in the region of like 500 profit a card. Normally, what I would do it on a Thursday specifically is probably going to be what I do. I'll buy into a lot more than that. So I might buy into 100 of them or maybe more. And the whole point about that is when you're buying into all these cards is that, yes, it's maybe 500 to 1,000 coins profit. You buy into a load of them, suddenly that little profit becomes quite a significant profit. You do that 2 or 3 players, it's 300,000 coins just from that set of rewards. So we've got Gaia there, and then Lo Celso we'll go over to as well, because I've got quite a few of him sat there. And yeah, 2,400. At the moment, I know he's 3,200 on the market. We've got one there for 2.5, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. 2.6, and there's Carrasco there for 1.9, which was an anomaly. So by looking at the graphs on FUTTRADING, I've seen what these cards have done with rewards, and I'm seeing them bounce back now. Question mark for me is when I sell. You guys are watching the video on the Wednesday. I will have these cards sold by the Wednesday at the latest. I'm hoping nothing comes onto the market too much in terms of a lightning round, perhaps from a promo pack or a pack that's going to really bring down their price. But I will look to have these cards sold sort of Tuesday evening into Wednesday, and then get that profit out and reinvest that back in again. And so, yeah, it's easy profit. I just look at the graphs, and anyone can do that. That's not rocket science. Anyone can look at the graph and go, okay, cool. They've dropped with awards, they've bounced back. They've dropped with awards, they've bounced back. What I do advise you to be mindful of is a lot of the cards in the game were holding a much higher value at the beginning. Now people are on the game, the cards have come down slightly. There's 2 anomalies there. Firstly, they might not bounce back to where they were. So as you saw with Gaia, for example, last week he dropped down to 2,300. climb back to 3,100. Do I think it does the exact same this week? Possibly not. We never know. With Lo Celso specifically, he got down to 3,300, got back up to 4,800 again. I don't know and don't think that Lo Celso is going to get back that high again. He might do with people buying in. The second anomaly, which is Weekend League. Weekend League is coming for the first time on Friday. People are going to build their teams. I think that's going to lead to a lot of these cards being taken off the market. But with the huge supply from division rivals, I'm not sure there's going to be that much counteractive. But they will climb. I'm hoping we can get Lo Celso up to 3.5 to 4,000. Gaia up to about 3 to 3.2k would be an ideal situation. But that's Lo Celso and Gaia. I want to talk to you now about the anomaly and sometimes when you can see an opportunity that other people might have missed. And that's in Pour 2 this week for me. One bit of advice I'm going to give you though is do not now all go out and buy the exact same cards. Go to FUTBIN, look at popular players, look at players that might be relatively OP for this Weekend League. If you all go and buy the same card and all try and sell at the same time, you're going to have a problem. But let's go talk about Pour 2. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is Pour 2. In my opinion, one of the most OP wingers on the game for what he costs. But with Pour 2, this is when it's good to be on Twitter and places like that and follow what people are saying and what people are doing. Because when Pour 2 came out, a lot of people hyped him up like mad because he was very good for what he cost. But he was extinct for a long while, or if you were going to buy him, he was 10,000 coins, his max price range. He stuck around that basically. EA then changed his price range up and everyone listed him and his price dropped off quite significantly. So if you look at his graph here, 10,000 coins, 10,198, and then he just dropped off and plummeted down and kept going down and kept going down. Now for me, I believed he was dropping too low. I thought he was dropping way too low because he's one of the only pacey wingers in La Liga. He's an 83 rated cards. And he just kept going down. And I was like, at some point that down is going to stop and it's going to climb. And so, yeah, I bought into a few of him just as a punt. It was more of a punt. I bought, I think, 5 or 6 of him. Let me have a little look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 of him I bought just to see what he was doing. And so these are the ones that I would be mindful of looking out for. If you see a card start to plummet, especially early game like now, so if on, I don't know, rewards tomorrow, you see a few of these cards drop off too far, coming up and going very far down and whatnot, it could be worth the punt. But Pour 2 was one that I punted on. And I'll just show you now what we bought him at. So he's going for about, at the moment, I know, about 6,000 coins on the market, give or take. Now, if we look at the Pour 2s that I bought, we'll go across to them. So we bought one there, 4,300 coins, 4,400 coins. Where's the next Pour 2? 4,400 coins again, 4,300 coins again. That's what we pay for those Pour 2s. So we're looking at about 1,500 coins profit per Pour 2. Now, if I'd have had more about me and been smarter, I should have bought into more of them. I knew I should have bought into more of them when I bought him. I was just testing the waters. Next week, I think I'll go in a lot heavier. But for me, there was an opportunity there. And that's why it serves a good purpose to look at FUTBIN graphs all the time. Keep an eye on player prices and see what they are doing. Because if you start to see players that are plummeting and then rising back very quickly after Weekend League, I now know with Pour 2 he did that. I know he dropped off quite heavily and then climbed back quite heavily because there's going to be a demand for him for Weekend League, I can guarantee it. I'm going to hold out on him for another 24 hours until you guys see this video on the Wednesday. But there'll be a demand for him because he's a pacey winger. That's what the meta is this year, is pacey wingers getting down the wings, crossing the ball in. And so, yeah, I went for a punt on Pour 2 and it worked very well for me. Would I suggest punting if it's your first time doing this? No, not at all. I would be very mindful of look at what the graphs are doing and stick to the players that have done that. But the easiest place to start that is legitimately just by looking at popular players on FUTBIN. There's a top 100 of popular players. That means people are looking at them. People are interested in them. They're the cards that I would be looking at. I'd also be looking at players who are off league, like a different league, like that Clinton Mata card from the Belgian league. I think a few people might use him in their Weekend League squads this weekend. If he gets a lot of supply because he's so low rated on Thursday, he could see a climb. And moreover than all of this, look for them with hunters and shadows on them. If you can pick up these cards with hunters and shadows on them, as they're being sold off by people, the profit's even bigger. Because if I picked up Pour 2 with a hunter on him, the 5,800 selling for is actually about a 7,500 sale. So look for those cards with hunters and shadows on them, and even more than that, you'll make more profit. And honestly, you'll see them all the time with rewards. It's not hard. But right now, if I were you, what I would be doing is going to FUTBIN, checking out the graphs, having a look at what the graphs are doing, picking 2 or 3 players and investing into those rewards. You could probably sell those next day into Weekend League. They should see a rise, especially the hyper first Weekend League. But squad battles is where I really, really like them. Squad battles is where I like the rewards because they come down so far in squad battles and they bounce back so heavily. That's when I really like to buy into mine specifically. But that is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully it's helped you guys with another trading method and how to make coins in this game. If it has, don't forget, subscribe down below, turn on your notifications, all that good stuff. But for now, lads, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.